we're going to move on to Top G, the fall of Andrew Tate from Aamon Animations, friend of the show. I got to pee real quick.
Andrew Tate. Ibrahim Bustati. Round 1. Fight.
I like living in countries where corruption is accessible for everybody. I find it offensive that a police officer in England will stop me for speeding and then refuse to take a bribe. But if you're a billionaire or if you're Boris Johnson, you can go to Epstein's Island, you can fucking throw parties during COVID, you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? If corruption exists, which it does, let us all play. Why do only they get to play and I don't get to play?
This is not your bottom of the barrel G virus.
A lot of guys are asking me how you get rich. I'll tell you how you get rich. You go to corporatate.com and you join Hustlers University. Buckle the fuck up. This is the smartest thing you've ever done because this is the first time where I'm going to lay down all of my knowledge in the world. I've always been rich, but I'm not just rich because of money. You have to understand, I'm rich because of a bunch of things that money cannot buy. Like, my life is GTA. I don't need to play a game for GTA. If I want a gun, I'll fucking buy it. If I want a car, I'll fucking buy it. I want a bitch, I'll get her. It's me. I am GTA.
Bro, how are you calling him a loser? He's like a 5-time kickboxing champion. He has like a $30 million net worth.
The reason 18 and 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25-year-olds is because they've been through less dick. If you lose in the game, you get another chance. In life, you get one shot. But if you get some balls, that's what life is a game.
But that's not lame. Like, he's saying a lot of the shit that needs to be heard.
Women are the true currency of ballers. Fuck money, it's women. As a business, your primary concern is always making money.
If anybody deserves to be cocky, it's kind of him.
Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast, speed, attack.
Let this not distract you from the fact that I probably have a higher net worth than Andrew Tate because he lies about everything, including how much money he has.
Hitler conquered Europe with blitz.
But of course, that's not going to change Sneeko's assessment that, you know, me having money is, of course, bad because hypocritical, because socialist. Andrew Tate having money, even though he doesn't have it, is cool because he's capitalist.
Creed, you need to go quickly because females have no innate responsibility or honor. How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me?
Not after tomorrow, you're going to lose so much money in the fundraiser tomorrow. I don't know why you think a fundraiser means like I'm the one giving money. No, man, you guys are getting $100 for me to make the 3-point shots.
Men who thought they could test me in fair combat. How can I feel depressed? It's impossible. Do you understand?
Bro, you got like the best fucking mentality, like brain, like ethic I've ever seen in my fucking life. What the fuck?
Bro, it's Andrew. It's a polarizing situation. It looks like you're on the side of the resistance. So, you're on the Nebuchadnezzar with us, broadcasting pirate signals into the Matrix. If I'm Morpheus, you can be Neo.
You're talking about spending money. I'm talking about making money. So as a hustler, you always have to be about making money. And females are an asset. So when I realized I had all these assets, I had to find a way to monetize the assets. I knew some street pimps. I've known them for a long time. Straight street pimping is a completely, in fact, no, it's not a completely different game. The psychological aspect is the same of what we're gonna do. The skill I'm gonna teach you is exactly the same. I could easily translate mine to a street business, and you could easily street pimp with the things I'm gonna teach you. Your goal is to inspire a girl to make money and give you the money. So the way you're gonna do that is,
I've had a lot of dubs in my career, like sequential dubs and the gift of foresight in many instances, whether it be the downfall of Kick, which was endlessly predictable, especially with today's lenses, even though people don't give me props for that, for calling it out ahead of time and warning people. I've had a lot of dubs in terms of you know, foreign policy related things like Nord Stream pipeline, yada, yada, yada. But I would say that one of the funniest moments of foresight was literally me directly saying, Andrew Tate, you're gonna go to jail. Like, just in that conversation that I had with him years prior, I made inferences to his improper dealings, given his tendency to self-snitch. Haas predicts everything except the important things. What? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Russia. Russia would never invade Ukraine. Yeah. Look how well that turned out.
you have to have some element of influence. And I had a
True. I don't have the gift of foreskin, so I have to have the gift of foresight.
separate phone with all my girls' guys in that phone, and I kept control of it. You don't let your girl have this, because if your girl ever runs off and leaves you, you don't want her to have an address book of all the guys she can get money from. It's important. I'm telling you, it's a very important element, that control. So I end up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there, bored, completely in love with me. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere.
Oh, come on.
No restaurants, no clubs, economics, and the way societies work. We look at society and say, you know what? A society with brave, strong men who are full of honor and duty, are they going to be a safer societies overall? So time will prove me right, but I have nothing against the guy. He's fine.
Andrew, I've seen some of your work as you're doing the rounds on Twitch here. And a lot of the things that you said that you've been called out on, specifically in regards to like women driving, are just generally untrue. There's no empirical evidence to back up those claims, which is why you resort to anecdotes quite frequently.
I can say the world is round and there'll be a percentage of people who disagree with me. That's totally and utterly fine. I come on here and talk about my own personal experiences, and my experiences, men are better drivers than women.
No. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. There is a truth, and then there is your own personal experiences backed by anecdotes, right?
No, listen. You're deriving your truth from an internet study. That's fine. The truth of life is the truth that you experience as an individual. That is the only truth that we all live within. You live within your truths, I live within my truths, because these are the truths I've experienced as an individual. People are listening to me and they're either agreeing with me or
but
not.
you're still wrong, and that's the problem. And
Prove to
then,
me I'm
you know,
wrong.
well, if you just completely devalue empirical evidence, the entirety of the insurance industry that relies on making these sorts of calculations to ensure that these quotes are as profitable as possible, which ends up charging men higher rates than women, is a statistical likelihood that men are more dangerous drivers than women and get into more car accidents across the board. If you're going to look at all of that and say it doesn't matter because that does not correspond to my own personal experiences, then you're silly. You're being silly. You're being a silly person. If everyone thought like you did, right, we would have no scientific achievements on this planet. We would still be living inside a fucking cave.
Everyone's saying kick you. You've come on here deciding you really want to stick up for the chicks, and maybe, you know, one of them will drive over to your house. It's cool. We've got better things
I don't
to
think
talk about.
look, let's be real. I don't think I need to be a male feminist to be able to attract women, okay?
It all makes sense to me now. You believe what you're told to believe. You don't believe your own eyes. You don't believe your own ears. And that's why you're going to sit here and talk about empirical evidence that you found on Google. Cool. If you believe everything that's on Google, that is your prerogative, my friend. And if you think that makes you sound smart in the modern world to say that I read a piece of paper that tells me to believe X, so I believe X, and I ignore my own personal experiences. And you think
I'm
that
not
makes you
asking you to ignore your own personal experiences. I'm simply asking you to look at the data.
So let's change the subject, because you've just proven your point.
Okay. Do you believe the Earth is flat? Oh, he took his headphones off?
He gets very stressed sometimes, and, you know, takes his headphones off.
Yeah, it's cool. Andrew, do you believe the Earth is flat or round, spherical, globe?
Round.
You believe it's round, right? But when you walk outside, it feels like it's flat.
Brother, and I respect.
It looks flat, it feels flat, but you believe it's round. Why do you believe the Earth is round?
Because I have personal experience that would prove to me that the Earth is round.
Oh, you have personal experience. What happened? Did you go up to the fucking moon?
Flew up,
Is that how you figured it out?
Exactly. I flew up into space and I looked down on Earth and I saw a big circle.
That's crazy.
Why is my head so tiny? What the fuck, man? Oh my God. Oh no, don't let him get into his Bugatti. Don't do it, Chris. What is happening? What do you mean? This is literally real, bro. This is a documentary. This is real footage from the fucking Tate compound. This is how it went down. Okay? Yeah, I was collaborating with Chris Redfield and distracting Andrew Tate while they were conducting their operations. This is an accurate. You know how like in news media they'll be like, "Oh, this is like this is a recreation." Like that's basically what this is. It's a recreation, an accurate recreation. The dramatic reenactment is kind of fucked up though, because they did definitely slaughter my head size in it a little bit. Kino. Rev up the Bugatti.
Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
Ah, hello there. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been some time, but don't worry. I haven't forgotten you or my dark and sinister ambition. How could I? I'll never forget. Anyway. If you enjoyed this video or would like to know how I make these things, consider joining my Patreon. I greatly appreciate the support, and in fact, I always carry around this list of everyone who has ever supported me.
Oh, shit.
If you enjoyed this video or would like to know how I make these things, consider one who is Colin, Carl Salov 88, Tom Servo 5, Fairhurst, Dan F, Blitzwich, Dan,
Aamon Animation is the best HasanAbi head. The HasanAbi head universe has ever offered.
Deuce, A.S., Sean Vitka, Uncle Dave, Nikita McGay, Alfred Jerenko Young, Sebastian Di Natale, Dennis, Adam, Nabil Masud, Hunter Fernandez, John Rundin, Noms Chomsky, Eagle Sedita, M. Duffy, Jay Nira, author of Raven's Dream and Lola's Haunting.
Yeah, this was his. This was the OG.
Thank you all, and farewell.
The GOAT. This was the OG. It still makes me sad. You guys are the frogs, by the way. Sandwich.
I'm here to talk to you today about music, art, fashion, one of the greatest problems that our generations are facing. The biggest scourge that affects our society. Against all of the cultural and social progress we've seen is the battle against intellectual thought. Are you guys comfortable with that? This is a war against critical thinking, a battle against intellectualism. This is a war against rational behavior. And we're not even aware of it. And that's terrifying. Whew. What kind of an example are we setting? The problem with America is that because of cultural imperialism, we are literally teaching the rest of the world how to think, what to wear. The Kardashians are lying to you. Culture used to be the backbone of the resistance. All it seeks to do is sedate the masses. Culture now seeks to appeal to our primal urges, our base needs. We're now in the age of mediocrity. You can bring about the positive change you want to see in this world, because the revolution will not be televised. Only you can bring about the revolution by taking it to the streets. Keep resisting.
You fucking idiots. You absolute fucking morons. God damn it, I hate you so much when you do this shit, chat. I hate it so fucking much. You're like 12 years old. You fucking fuck! You fucking brain dead!
Dude, when I first watched this, I felt so sad. Like, just kicking the frogs. Just kicking them like that. Kicking the chatters like that. But now, this was what? How many years ago at this point? 2021, right? 3 years ago. Now, when I look back at it, I'm like, it's so valid. Sometimes the frogs need to get kicked a little bit. And devoured. Is this the reason, the reason why you stopped yelling at chatters? Sam Cedar went off on Shabiba why he'll wear a yarmulke but not a mask. Yeah, it's great, dude. Calm like a Tom, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Punish Bernie. Ugh.